Everyone, welcome to the Bioinformatics Users Group introduction video. We're going to start this off on the bioinfo website, which will be linked below in the description if you need it. If you're interested in being a part of the bug group and using the bioinformatics software, your first step should be joining the Google group. This form is to ask questions, organize and announce meetings, and for exchanging information and advice on using various bioinformatics applications. Once you're part of the group, search for a conversation titled Welcome. Click on the Welcome and Introduction thread, and it's encouraged to reply all to this thread and write something about yourself. Once you're signed up for Bug, you will have access to the Bug Share Drive, which is located in your NC State Google Drive. To find this, click Share Drives and then Bioinformatics Users Group. This group is working on developing documentation for bioinformatics software, which I will discuss later in the video. If you want access to the applications used by the bioinfo software group, you should send an email to HPC requesting access. Next, we are going to learn how to set the compute environment to easily find and access bioinfo software. So first things first, let's log into Henry 2. Now that I'm logged into Henry 2, I'm going to type module avail, and this will show you everything available in the HPC. These are only the default modules. If I wanted to put bioinfo modules in my path, then I need to put the following command in the terminal. It is found on the bioinfo website on step 3. We are going to use the TCSH for this example. When you type module avail, you will see the module files. So the HPC module files like the bioinformatics and BLAST are regular default modules. If you load the bioinfo modules, you will see it only has Spades and Chime 2, also JMW and Trinity TrueNotate. These are environments that contain a lot of bioinformatics software and will change every time something is installed and not updated on the HPC website. If you do not want to type this module used each time, then we can create a shortcut by putting it in your .dot file. We're going to use the .tcshrc, which is the default. If you go here to your TCSH, make sure to not change the beginning because it probably has something to do with conda and you do not want to mess that up. We're going to go down and paste that command found on part 3 in your .dot file and then log out. When you log back in again and every time you log into Henry 2, when you do module avail, it will show these module files. If you're in the bioinfo group, it would be worth your while to modify your TCSHRC to include the module usepin and spack command. Now you see what packages are available by either module avail and then spack find. It will show you all these spack modules. These commands are all from the HPC website. This is every module it has and not just bioinfo. To use spack load, let's give it a try and we'll do spack load kraken. I'm going to show you how to load a package where there is 2 available, for example bowtie. So now if you do spack load bowtie 2, it will say I don't know which one you want. If there are 2 different versions, you just need to specify which version. So we will do spack load bowtie 2 at 2.3.5.1 and that's it. Now if you type one of these commands, it will still be in your path. Let's go back to the shared drive, find bioinformatics software documents and click Ryan's list. Ryan sent in a list of software. He wanted to know if the software was on the cluster. This is a perfect example of what we're trying to show. This is a list of applications. It's not all the applications. These are just applications Ryan asked if we had. These are which modules they are available under. For HPC supported modules, we do module load BLAST. Trinity TrueNotate is an environment. If you want to load that, it has BLAST installed. Also, JMW has BLAST installed. For example, if you go through these applications, you can see he asked for anti-smash. And you can see we don't have that. Maybe someone can volunteer to install it, or we can put it in a conda environment, or you might have to install it yourself. This is how people will find the software, but it's not finished yet. So as members of the bug group, what we really need you to do is go here and put all your software. You have write access to this document as a member of the bug group. If you want the bioinfo package, you can insert it here. For those of you who are using the software, we are asking for you to submit instructions, tutorials, and scripts. This is the GitHub repo you go to. Right now, only Jason, Bailey, and Lisa have write access. If you're comfortable contributing directly to GitHub, then you can contact Lisa or Bailey. Here's an example. This blast is from the HPC website. In the README, it says what is in here. This is the blast and has an example. It only has one example right now on how to do the fungal assembly and has a short tutorial. Also, another directory is the install directory. This just shows you how to install it. This might be useful for someone who wants to install it in their personal directory.